Action!
Season 2 is really exciting. We're capturing essentially the small plates of Nephi. So we're capturing everything from the beginning of 2nd Nephi all the way through Enos. These are chapters that can be kind of challenging to read.
A lot of what we're filming this year is speeches. It's doctrinal speeches.
These are these long discourses with beautiful words and doctrine, but we were pretty careful about making sure that story was in there too, so that you would feel like you were following along with these individuals.
We thought carefully about, how we would have those prophets teach, and then what character elements we could add.
The focus was the motivation behind the stories and why they were talking and saying the words they were, and who they were talking to and why they were saying it, so that you felt like you were there.
I was worried. I really thought it would be like watching somebody give a talk, but it doesn't play like that. It's very compelling.
In this season, we have over 150 crew members, 40 to 60 principal actors.
This year we have some great new actors playing older versions of the characters from previous years.
This is a challenge for the actors. They have to take something that's just text, but make it come alive and to really feel the part and to make it significant.
The actors are tremendous. They're well-trained, experienced actors.
Everyone here has just been so dedicated. A lot of people who've given up not only time, but much higher paying opportunities to be here, but they want to be a part of this because the Book of Mormon is so important.
You might think that directing a Book of Mormon would be, kind of a really neat opportunity and maybe even spiritual. And it is that. And it also comes along with all of the challenges. A piece of electronic equipment doesn't work. A gust of wind comes in and blows over the set. An actor doesn't feel good and they have to go, rest. You plan for all of those things, but it's just dealing with the challenges as they come. Now, having said that, there's also miracles.
We're out here for long days, hot days. Everybody's working really hard, but despite those challenges, everybody's got a love of the book, a love of the source material, so everyone's putting their whole heart and soul into it. This year we built 2 main sets. The first set is what we call the Lehi settlement. The other set we have is what we call the land of Nephi. That's where we are right now.
When you get here on set, you can see it looks like we are in the land of Nephi.
They do really deep research to really figure out what this set should look like.
This is just how I imagined it when I was reading the Book of Mormon.
This was their lives. This is where they were and where they spent their days.
I knew the stories, but now I've lived the stories. It feels like this is the way it was.
You can feel the testimony of Jesus Christ coming through in those scenes.
I'm in awe.
I just hope the people that see this project get a greater appreciation for the Book of Mormon.
A lot of hard work and prayers have gone into this season, and we feel like the Lord and the Spirit have guided our actions.
My hope is that it will cause people to want to study the doctrines that are unique in the Book of Mormon.
we're doing something right here. We're doing something that the Lord wants us to do. We're doing something with a purpose.